Hello my friends, it's been a while since I made a video, and I've had operation and surgery on Monday, and these stitches are not out, but I took off the dressing this morning, so I don't look too good. But it was a basal cell skin cancer on the nose that the plastic surgeon had to work on. On October the 14th, Windows ceases support of Microsoft Windows 10, and that is the day that I pull the plug on my Windows 10 computer and disconnect it permanently from the internet. What you don't realize is that a lot of these computers can go on running for years with no more support, but you just have to keep them off the internet, where they can become corrupted by hackers and files and malware and viruses and every sort of thing. I have a Windows 7 machine that's still working as good as the day I bought it in 2010. But with each passing generation, as you pull the computer off the internet, you pile up more and more computers running dated software, legacy software. But that's what brings us to the subject of this video today. Do you really need new software enhancements, improvements, and all of that? The DAW, for most musicians in a studio, really only serves the purpose of recording your music. Unless you are one of these people that doesn't make music in the first place and relies on beats and other licks and things that are in the software itself. But for somebody who makes all the music with external instruments in the regular way, it only serves as a multi-track recording facility. And once the software is working, there is absolutely no need for upgrades and changes. As a matter of fact, many of those changes are unwanted. You simply don't need them. You've already learnt the interface and you're already satisfied with it. So I want to let you know that Sonar, specifically Sonar Platinum, is a perfectly great DAW. I have never found anything seriously wrong with it. All these so-called bugs that people say they're fixing have never bothered me. And the best part of it is that the Sonar Platinum, for which I paid for, continues to work year after year with no connection to the internet. A lot of these softwares coming out recently are not going to do that. You have to have connection to the internet to even use them. So the best thing to do is to disconnect from the internet and make sure you can use all the software you want to use after October the 14th. Because you really don't want to go on with Windows. I'm switching to my Macintosh, specifically my Mac Mini, and the best part of it is that Apple takes care of all the things that Windows will not do. They have regular updates coming out, even upgrades and new operating systems, and they simply download into your computer when the time is right, and off you go. So you're better off, if you have to have a rig connected to the internet, you're better off with Apple than with Windows. You're safer, but there are a few features in Sonar Platinum that are going to run rings around Logic Pro, particularly when it relates to loads of external hardware. and I'm a very hardware-oriented electronics music guy. So these are just a few thoughts that you can ponder between now and October the 14th. What are you going to do? Are you going to upgrade to the next faulty version of Windows? Or are you going to switch to Mac? And if you do go ahead, what's going to happen with your music? Because with each passing iteration and each new, you're up against uncharted waters where your music is concerned. And really, that's not what you really want. This is why so many people go DAWless or hardware recording, because they want their music to be kept in the same format forever. They want to guarantee. If you're working with DAW, you can keep your music in the WAV, W-A-V, wave format, and that's probably the safest way to store it, because the individual tracks, you can easily move a bunch of wave files to any other system, import it, and your music is safe. So anyway, guys, hopefully I'm going to be back making a lot more videos, and I just wanted to tell you to stay out the sun. Skin cancer is not pleasant when you have to have it removed. But I thank God that the swelling and bruising has not been as bad as I had anticipated, nor has the pain required me to take massive painkillers. Pain is pretty much receding now. So as I continue to get better, hopefully my nose will continue to improve by the time you see me in another video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the Stephen Mendes channel. And we'll see you in the next video.